The superstar began her nearly 30-minute statement by saying that she has felt that she has not been heard in court. She then addressed her prior music and tour commitments, saying that she is, quote, not here to be anyone's slave. She then admitted that her recent social media posts have been a facade, saying, I've lied and told the whole world I'm okay and I'm happy. It's a lie. I've been in denial. I've been in shock. I am traumatized.
For years, Britney Spears looked like one of the biggest stars in the world. But behind the music, the tours, and the headlines, she says her life was being controlled by other people. In court, and later in her memoir, Britney described a system that left her unheard, restricted, and cut off from basic choices. And in her telling, the pain didn't just come from the conservatorship itself. It came from the people around her, family, handlers, and insiders who benefited while she was losing control. Now the question is no longer what happened to Britney, it's how she's trying to take her life back.
Well, you know, what we think.
It was like, I think since the conservatorship, I'm in a conservatorship, is the third year of me being under that. And I felt like a lot of the things were planned for me to do. And, you know, being told what to do. And I was just like, for this one, I want to make it my baby and I want to do it myself.
That's where the betrayal angle really comes in. Britney has made it clear that the deepest wounds were personal. In her memoir, she says her father took absolute control over her money, her food, her relationships, and even the people allowed around her. She wrote that the system was supposed to protect her, but in her view, it became a machine that kept running because too many people had something to gain from it. And as public sympathy grew, the image of Britney as a helpless star began to collapse. In its place came something much more dangerous for her inner circle. Britney finally speaking for herself.
In the Free Britney movement, you guys rock. Honestly, my voice was muted and threatened for so long, and I wasn't able to speak up or say anything. And because of you guys and the awareness of kind of knowing what was going on and delivering that news to the public for so long, you gave it awareness to all of them. And because of you, I honestly think you guys saved my life in a way.
And once Britney did start speaking, the whole story changed. What looked from the outside like chaos started to look more like resistance. Reuters notes that after she finally got her own lawyer, Matthew Rosengart, she began dismantling the system piece by piece, first pushing her father out, then ending the conservatorship altogether. But even after that legal victory, freedom didn't magically erase the damage. Britney has said she's been rebuilding day by day, learning what ordinary independence feels like again. After years of being managed, even simple things, driving, using money, making mistakes, being imperfect became acts of recovery.
And now Britney's legal team joining the fray, sending this cease and desist letter to her sister, accusing Jamie Lynn of exploiting Britney for monetary gain, and warning that publicly airing false or fantastical grievances is wrong, especially when designed to sell books. It is also potentially unlawful and defamatory.
If there's one reason this story still hits so hard, it's because the fallout didn't stop when the conservatorship ended. Britney's public tension with family members, especially Jamie Lynn, kept the feeling of betrayal alive. The battle moved from courtrooms to interviews, social media, memoir pages, and legal letters. That's why this isn't just a comeback story. It's also a reckoning. Britney isn't only reclaiming her freedom from a legal system, she's reclaiming the narrative from the people who spoke for her, profited from her, or tried to rewrite what happened while she was still living through it.
Spears says she's looking forward to her newfound freedom. Freedom means being goofy, silly, and having fun on social media. Freedom means being able to make mistakes and learning from them. Freedom means I don't have to perform for anyone, on stage or off stage. Freedom means that I get to be as beautifully imperfect as everyone else. And freedom means the ability and the right to search for joy in my own way, on my own terms.
And maybe that's the real ending to this chapter. Not revenge, not another public war, just Britney Spears trying to live without a script written by somebody else. Her story is still messy, still emotional, and still unfinished. But for the first time in years, the voice at the center of it is finally hers. And after everything she says she lost, that may be the biggest fight she's won.